Hey there, hey there, hey there, all you gooseheads, and welcome back to another episode of the Evening Goose. Once again, I'm your host, Andrew Ginsberg. I'm a former tech employee turned stand-up comedian, and now I'm dedicating all my time to updating you on the latest and greatest advances in technology, AI, space, and beyond. Today, we're talking about satellites. I've been looking at the stars a lot lately, and I've been noticing that there's a lot of stuff in the sky. And I keep thinking it's like aliens or something really cool, but I'm thinking it's just a bunch of junk. There's a lot of satellites now, like thousands of satellites in the sky. You ever look up at the stars and think, wow, the universe is so vast and mysterious? Well, guess what? It's not. A lot of that stuff is just a bunch of satellites. Just 5 years ago, there were only about 2,000 active satellites. Now, there's over 9,000. By 2030, they're saying there could be 60,000 satellites. We're basically turning Earth's orbit into a Best Buy. Just wires and blinking lights and no parking. That's SpaceX's satellite internet project. Elon Musk has personally launched about 6,000 satellites. And if you're wondering why your night sky looks like a Mario Kart track, you can just go ahead and blame Elon. But don't worry, Amazon's doing it too with something called Project Kuiper, which sounds like it involves lasers. It doesn't yet. China's got their own satellite network. Don't even get me started on China. And dozens of smaller companies are racing to put their own floating Wi-Fi routers into orbit. It's competitive up there to throw a bunch of stuff into space, blocking all the stars and planets and aliens. So why the satellite boom? Well, the main reason is launching stuff into space got a lot cheaper over the years. Rockets used to be a one-time use. Now they can land themselves. Satellites used to be the size of a car. Now they're like the size of a toaster. We've miniaturized space. We Uberized the sky. And the result is that now a handful of companies are making the next internet in space. So what's the upside here? Well, now a remote farmer in rural Brazil can stream Netflix in HD. Of course, disaster zones can now get connected with resources they desperately need quickly. Villages in the Himalayas can TikTok. Global internet access used to be a dream, but now it's just floating above us, waiting for you to buy the right antenna. So here's the catch. Who owns this new internet? Because the way it's going, the answer might be Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and the Chinese government. In the future, you're not going to just connect to the internet. You're going to connect to someone's internet. And that someone gets to decide the speed, the price, or maybe even the content. So the digital divide won't just be about access. It's also going to be about control. Then, of course, there's a really big issue, the issue of surveillance. With real-time imaging satellites, governments can track anything. Troop movements, illegal fishing, your neighbor's backyard pool party. This used to be like spy stuff, and now it's just satellite subscription, B-level, entry-level satellite stuff. I mean, what are we doing here? Guys, what are we doing? And what's going to happen if countries start jamming each other's satellites? Then we've got a full-on space Cold War, except with more solar panels, on top of all the other Cold Wars we've got going on with AI, and then the actual real Cold War. What is happening? We need to warm it up, man. Warm it up. Bottom line, satellites are changing everything. Internet, privacy, power, even how wars are fought. And the whole thing is happening way above our heads, man. No pun intended. So the next time you look up at the stars, just remember, one of them is probably actually watching you back and selling your data to an ad agency in San Jose. Thanks for watching tonight's Flight of the Evening Goose. I'm your host, Andrew Ginsberg. If you like this content, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for more stuff. Let's dive in, folks. Have a great night. Woo!